Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of The Guido Goes Off. As always, thank you, folks, for watching. We are here for the Survivor Series review. Of course, you know me. We got the whole gang. We got everybody here. Our powers have combined. We are forming Captain Podcast. Well, as you can see, I got John, I got Corey, I got Jason. Jason decided to return. Appreciate it.
God bless him.
Yes.
Well, it's good to be back. Thank you.
It's nice to be needed, isn't it?
Yeah, always.
Okay. Now before we get started, you guys watch Takeover, War Games at all?
I did.
Okay, you did?
Yep.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
I mean, War Games, could have been a little better, but
uh-huh.
it was good for what it is. I mean, the first time WWE did it, and they're changing the rules and that.
Yeah.
And so, we're trying to do different things. But that easily match of the night there was that Aleister Black Velveteen Dream match.
Yes,
that
it
match. That is a match of the year candidate.
Yes,
like
it
as far as
is.
WWE is concerned, because that was really good. Okay, so before we get started, also I'd like to congratulate Coach Harbaugh, John Harbaugh, his 100th career victory with the 23-0 spanking of the Packers. Sorry, Justin. I know you're gonna hate me for like at least a week or two. Nothing personal, just fan business. So, all right. Okay, so let's get into the kickoff show. Kickoff show was 2 hours. And our first match was Matt Hardy versus Elias. I had to watch this. I had to do something else for a while, so I'm sitting there watching this on my phone. From what I saw, it was a really good match. Elias really working on the shoulder of Matt Hardy, and he just couldn't come back from it. And then Elias hit the drift away, and your winner, Elias. Thoughts?
I wasn't here yet.
Corey, I wasn't here yet. And I live here.
No, what I've been filled in about that match, it's just nice to see Elias finally get I would say a statement win for his career.
Yeah.
Because I think he needed to go up against a big name guy and actually post the win. And hopefully this gets his storyline and his career off to the right direction.
I mean, Elias he's getting there. He's developing very well.
He is.
I mean, even his singing's gotten better.
Yeah.
His guitar work is.
Yeah.
He's actually, and it's working with the fans are starting to appreciate it. So it's, and
people may start wanting to walk with him.
Yeah. Instead of taking the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, a loss like this with Matt, without Jeff being there, this could really.
He should have had a Survivor Series match with the guy that sings on SmackDown. What's his
Aiden
name?
English?
Yes, he should have had a match with him. That's pay-per-view.
Yeah, and here we are with the Rusev, with it being Rusev Day. Of course, every day is Rusev Day, and no Rusev.
Yeah.
No Rusev. No Aiden English. Yeah. I mean, it was like they got almost the entire roster involved, except for Dana Brooke, but I think she's still running.
She even work there anymore?
Yes, she still works there. Breaking news, Dana Brooke still works there. Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. But it's just a loss like this, could really break someone.
Oh yeah.
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 Good.
I hear it could be, towards the beginning of next year.
Well, yeah. I think Anthem has till December 15th to respond.
Yep.
And the way their money situation is right now, can they really afford to fight it?
I don't think they can.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't believe so either.
You're running out of a place that's like maybe 500 square feet that has no running water.
Yeah.
But of course, El Gasbag has to have his own dressing room.
Right.
And so no one can see him cry.
Yeah.
He just lost his girlfriend in his restaurant,
Yeah.
Well, if you don't appreciate what you have, it will be taketh away.
Exactly.
It will.
Exactly. If I had Paige in my life, I would be grateful for every bit of it.
Absolutely.
Every bit of it. Okay, so speaking of, let's move on to the next thing, because otherwise I will be spending 30 minutes bitching about the fact that we did not have Paige at Survivor Series. The second match of the kickoff show, the Cruiserweight Championship, Enzo Amore defending against Kalisto. A lot more wrestling out of Enzo Amore. It was actually he was doing more of more wrestling instead of just his normal. I get my ass kicked and then I cheat and then I win. He did a lot better ground game wrestling, of course, which works great against a Lucha Libre style like the Kalistos. But of course, he still cheated to win.
Absolutely.
Heel.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, the finish of the match was Enzo moved the covering of the turnbuckle and then ran Kalisto's head into it, and then got back in the ring, hit the Jordunzo, and got the finish there. Winner and still champion, Enzo Amore.
But Kalisto got to celebrate his birthday on 205 Live, at least. He got a little bit of a rub.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's better than how I celebrate my birthday. I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't. Okay, and so the third one, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Breezango. Unfortunately, I got really busy and I kind of missed this one, but I know Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won.
Yeah.
It's great to see Breezango actually wrestling.
Yeah. So doing their comedy show.
The Fashion Police was fun for all of a bit.
Yeah.
And then it just, to me, it got... I mean, when you're literally doing a different concept for the show, for the Fashion File every single time, that's when you know you're tapped out.
Well, it's good to hear that them guys were getting back to their wrestling techniques because, Fandango and Tyler Breeze are very athletic and gifted wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's good that they're not making them more as a gimmick, like you said, and they actually put out a match.
I mean, you can do the comedy act all you want, but at the end of the day, the term wrestling is still in World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yes,
and you can be funny, you can do that, but these are wrestlers.
Yeah.
And we want to see them wrestle. And so it's good to see them wrestle, and you're working against great talent like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Our heroes.
Yes.
At least my heroes against the victory. Because let's face facts. Can McMahon not be a douchebag?
I don't think I've ever.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
We've never, No. Yeah. If you think about it, if you think about this, from a perspective, Kevin Owens is the best kind of villain.
Yes, he is.
Now, and I always thought that the best villains are the ones that think they're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of villains that are like that. I mean, Darth Vader.
Yes.
Kylo Ren is,
Uh-huh.
I was actually watching a video about how Rick Grimes could be the villain in The Walking Dead because of that.
Right.
He thinks he's doing the right thing, but a lot of people around him end up dead.
Yeah.
If you think about that, and in a way, Kevin Owens, he thinks he is doing right, and he could possibly be in the right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Shane McMahon could be the worst villain on SmackDown.
Yes, he could.
But neither here nor there. So let's Owens and Zayn with the win. So let's get on into the actual Survivor Series card.
Yes.
We're only almost 10 minutes into this thing. We haven't even gotten into the card. First match of the night. And a candidate for best match of the night, easily. The Shield versus the New Day. Wow. That one having. The New Day is really good at getting into these matches where you're on pins and needles.
Uh-huh.
How it could end. And of course, the talent, couple that with the Shield. I mean, I predicted the Shield to win this because the New Day was in a situation where they normally don't win.
Uh-huh.
A fair fight. Nothing against New Day fans. I'm just saying, normally the New Day use that man advantage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like it was like the Usos had their number because they were better at circumventing the rules a bit, but they're still within the rules.
Right.
I mean, if you think about it, the New Day are out-and-out cheaters.
Uh-huh. They are.
But here, once again, it's a much like Hell in a Cell. It's a fair fight situation. It's 3-on-3, and they ran into perhaps the most dangerous opposition of all, Roman Reigns' plot armor. And I mean, we finally saw that complete formation of the Shield. We hadn't seen that, because of Roman Reigns' illness. And I mean, like I said, this match was back and forth on pins and needles.
It was.
It was really, really, really good. Kudos to all 6 men involved. Of course, it ended with the the Avalanche Shield bomb. On Kofi Kingston. That double midnight hour where Big E had both Ambrose and Rollins. And then Xavier, squatting up Big E. That takes strength.
It does.
I'm no expert, but that's some strength right there. But like I said, great match there. Easily a candidate for, if not match of the night. Of course, we still got to go through the rest of the card for that.
Yes,
So, your thoughts, guys?
My thought is along the lines of yours. All 6 men put on a great show. I do think that they did get what the fans wanted. And it is, I'm not going to lie, it was sort of great to see the show back together, kicking ass and taking names.
It was.
And that's what I liked, but I did like the 2 moves you talked about New Day pulling off. It shows why they can hang with people. Woods and Big E, they're good equalizers.
Yeah, and Kofi.
And Kofi's still got it.
It's been about almost a decade since his best year, but he's no slouch.
That's right.
These guys still have a lot to offer. All of them.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, that was excellent match. Moving on to one that I'm kind of on the fence about how to react, and that was the women's 5-on-5 elimination match. Becky Lynch went out like in the first two minutes of the match.
They don't have any confidence in her.
And that's and why? Why not?
You drafted her first.
Yeah.
You gave her the championship. She was the first champion. What happened? That's what I don't why they are treating her this way.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I mean,
I don't either.
I mean,
she's clearly talented.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
I mean, she wouldn't have been the first SmackDown Women's Champion if she wasn't.
Correct.
That's right.
Like you said, she was SmackDown's first female draft pick.
And sort of what bothered me, along the lines is, not everybody's a Nia Jax fan because they look at her as, her size, she would be dominant, da. But it's just how they're using her, being counted out twice.
Yeah, exactly. 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. She gets counted. It's a way to keep her looking strong because she's not pinned.
She's never lost. I agree.
Yeah, she's never been pinned or submitted in a Survivor Series match.
Right.
And there's very few that have gotten her down.
Yeah.
I mean, in NXT, the only 2 that could do it were Bayley and Asuka. And here those 2 were teammates.
But having her counted out twice, isn't that a weak way of showing her to be strong? Or?
Yeah, it's and the thing is, I'm still not over the fact that she walked out and complained to her cousin. And then pulling the "I'm the Rock's cousin" card. Well, to me, this is the Rock's cousin.
Yeah.
She's been in.
Naomi's an in-law.
Yeah. They've never pulled those cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to come down to a point with some of these people that they're going to get upset, not get their way, and walk out, and they're going to be like, well, fine. Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a lot of great talent there, and you got a lot of great talent on the rise, and of course, there's a certain English diva.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We're still waiting.
Kind of floating around there.
We're still waiting.
Vince, get on your fucking horse!
Yeah.
Because a lot of people thought that she would be the fifth on Team SmackDown, and it ended up being Natalya. Now, don't get me wrong, Natalya's talented. Natalya's wonderful.
Yeah.
And a sweet lady who smells nice and is great with fans.
Yes, she is.
So I've heard. I'm kidding, I already. So basically, going into the match, yeah, I know what the fuck was on Alicia's head?
Yeah.
It's like she raided her parents' attic, found the Thanksgiving centerpiece, and decided, I'm going to wear this as a hat.
It did have the Thanksgiving theme, I would agree.
Well, I mean, Thanksgiving's this Thursday.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is Alicia's MO.
Yeah. I'm crazy!
Yeah.
I like Alicia.
Oh, I do too.
You really do. And, but anyway, so yeah, Becky eliminated first, and we're all sitting there like, what the fuck? Why is that? I believe I read somebody's tweet, it was like, yeah, this is probably one of those moments where you think to yourself, why is it to such a point where Becky's in her car crying? And that's the thing. It's like they didn't, I don't get it. And so then like really quick, right after that, Bayley gets eliminated.
Yeah.
I don't really have it here in my notes about how, like the women were eliminated, but or the men for that matter. And then Nia's eliminated next. Tamina super kicking the holy shit out of her.
Many times.
She threw her own little super kick party. One sleep. Yeah, one sleep. I can't afford a cease and desist letter. I really can't. And so then, yeah. And so then, Raw was down. Was like at a 4-3 disadvantage. And then Alicia Fox gets eliminated.
Yeah.
So her and her centerpiece hat have to leave. And then it was pretty much.
It was Sasha and Asuka for Team Raw.
Yep, and then Sasha eliminated Naomi. Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah, Naomi eliminated Alicia. It was supposed to be she was going for that submission, but the ref counted her shoulders down.
Yeah.
So you have like, okay. Oh. I would do my normal throw this and walk off, but I still need it for right now.
It's his notes.
Somebody give me a fucking table to flip. And so then Naomi was eliminated. I think it was by Sasha.
Yes.
Yeah, Naomi took the bank statement. Then Sasha was eliminated. I believe that was by Asuka.
Yes.
Asuka killed her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Carmella.
And then
Asuka killed Asuka. Yeah, Asuka killed Carmella.
Yeah.
Because Carmella slapped her. Bad idea.
Very
really
bad idea.
Worst idea ever.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so then Carmella got, and then I think what was it? Did Natalya tap out Sasha? Or
Yes.
okay.
Because she got her in the sharp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And so then you got Asuka by herself against Tamina and Natalya. I will take Asuka in that situation any day.
Yes.
I would have taken Asuka against the entirety of Team SmackDown.
Yep.
I mean, literally, Raw, when it comes to the women's division, Raw is too loaded.
It is.
Raw is entirely too loaded. When you get to this situation, I mean, you look at everyone that's on Team Raw and everybody's on Team SmackDown. Team I mean, Team SmackDown's pretty even. You know, which is great for interpromotional. Within the brand, it's great for that because it's even. Anybody can take the title at any time.
But against the other brands, it's just not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why SmackDown needs something. And I'm not going to bemoan the fact that once again I did not have Paige on my television, but somehow Jinder Mahal made his way on there.
Yeah.
I will discuss that later. But yeah, so Asuka ends up being the sole survivor.
Yeah.
So Team Raw goes up 2-0 for like the first time. They're keeping score.
Yes.
Yeah, they're keeping score. So Raw was up 2-0 at this point. So we go into the champion versus champion matches. All of them. First being the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, going up against the U.S. Champion, Baron Corbin. This was quick.
It was a squash match.
I wouldn't say it was a squash match. I mean, The Miz got his stuff in there.
Yeah.
It ended so suddenly.
It did.
And with Baron Corbin winning, hitting the end of days, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think The Miz was trying to go for something, and then just boom, ended it.
Yep.
And and don't get me wrong. I mean, this is actually a way to get Baron Corbin built up. I mean, The Miz isn't going to lose any face.
No, he's not.
You know, it actually is actually beneficial. I mean, The Miz isn't going to lose any face. It's actually beneficial for Corbin to win in this situation. As much crap as I've given Baron Corbin, it's actually beneficial to him to get this win over The Miz. It adds legitimacy to his title reign, something that his character has so desperately needed.
Yeah, after the match, that was one of my comments. I was like, Baron Corbin needed this.
Yeah.
He had to have this match because, I mean, we all know the examples and squanders he's done recently.
Oh, yeah.
And plus the whipping boy. Pretty much, I've called him the whipping boy lately. He's been punished a lot. So it's good.
It's not like he didn't earn it.
Oh, he's earned it totally by his actions and his conduct. But what I'm saying is, it's like you said, I think this win could get him his character heading in the right direction. So
yeah, exactly. Okay, so that puts SmackDown on the board, but it's still 2-1 Raw. So we go to the Tag Team Champions clashing. Sheamus and Cesaro. Lamar! We're eventually going to do this right. I think we might have to hit the bar to actually do this right. Versus the Usos. Really good one. Really good one, guys. You expect nothing less from this level of talent, and they don't disappoint.
Right.
I really don't know what I could add to it. I mean, it was just good. It was good back and forth, good work.
And I think a lot of it was, built upon the feuds they've had.
Yeah.
That's what made the match really good.
Yeah, and you got the Usos going in that direction, being faces now. And of course, Sheamus and Cesaro being the heels. What the hell? It was with Sheamus's hair. The match was great. The match was awesome. The Usos won, brought it up, brought SmackDown tied up with Raw 2-2. What the fuck was with Sheamus's hair? It looked like his mohawk turned into a crown roast.
I have no description for it.
I don't either.
But yours is a good one. We'll go with that one.
Yeah, I think so. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah.
I think he must have had some leftover hair paint for Halloween. He just wanted to get rid of it.
And it was chrome, too!
Yeah. I don't know if it was like frosting or what.
Did he run into Important Joe? You will go to Valhalla, shiny and chrome.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is.
And there go the notes.
I mean, seriously! He did look stupid!
He did.
He looked very stupid.
You have this great wrestling ability. The match was great, but I'm sitting there. I'm like, literally. I'm distracted by this match every time the camera points to his fucking hair!
I'm just glad Cesaro don't have hair.
Yeah.
No telling what that would.
You know, right now Cesaro's glad Cesaro doesn't have hair. Because they probably made him do something stupid like
Yeah.
that.
He might have given. He might have.
His hair would have been the mint jelly.
Yep. Yep.
But like I said, it was like I said, it was. This was a great match. Yeah, and that's the thing. It is going to be very hard to pick the worst match of the night. It really is.
It is.
But like, okay, of course we'll have to try.
Yes, we will.
You know, we just have to do these things. You know, when you
Yeah.
critique, you have to take the bad with the good. Okay, and so then we move on to the women's turn. Alexa Bliss, the Raw Women's Champion, taking on Charlotte, the SmackDown Women's Champion. It was good. As we know, I've never been the biggest fan of either of these women. It was pretty much par for the course. They both did their spots.
Yeah.
It did seem a bit more even.
It did.
Yeah. And Charlotte finally selling something through a whole damn match. I did not have to use Guido's words of encouragement.
Huzzah!
Sell, bitch!
I also think that maybe due to some of the personal things that's happened to her recently, she had extra drive and motivation for this. And I have to admit, Charlotte looked complete in that match. In my personal opinion, the match was more even than I thought, because I thought Charlotte was going to dominate. In my personal opinion, I truly did.
And I think you're absolutely right. I think it's Charlotte's finally come together.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like I didn't see it because I was blind to the fact that she's writing off her dad's reputation, and in a way, of course, she still is.
Yeah.
But she's there. Like she's about there, and she's getting to the point where she can be.
She's coming.
She's
into
becoming
own.
her own person.
Yep.
Where she doesn't have to rely on the Flair name.
Oh no,
Absolutely.
woo! And all.
Yeah. Because she's stepping a lot from the wooing.
She has.
She's really becoming into her own. She's going from being Ric Flair's daughter into constantly owing Dalton Castle $5 because seriously, all the Peacock stuff.
You actually expect the voice to come out.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for one time she's gonna come out. My name is Charlotte Flair, and these are my boys.
Yeah, she did.
Which
her-
actually, did you know Cody kidnapped the boys?
Really?
Yes, on an episode of I think Being the Elite, he kidnapped the boys.
How
Nice.
dare Cody?
Yes,
Kidnapped the
yeah.
boys.
Well, and he at Final Battle, he's facing Dalton Castle.
Oh,
There's
should've
one
messed
thing
with his
you don't
boys.
mess with,
That's right.
and that's the
Yeah.
boas.
You don't mess with the boys.
You don't mess with the boas.
Yep.
That's not just the boys; it's the boas.
The boys.
Because I like Dalton Castle.
Oh, I
As
do too.
Oh God.
He's a great wrestler.
And it's, I mean, the flamboyance is great, but dude, old boy gets it done.
Yes,
He
he does.
I mean, the deadlift German, and he can
Yeah.
take his time with it.
Yep.
He's no slouch.
Mhm.
He is no slouch. Okay, so actually, to a WWE product for a change, I guess. This is going to be fun trying to do one of these at 7 in the morning for Wrestle Kingdom.
A lot of energy drinks.
We'll be switching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, my Keurig's going to be working overtime. It's going to actually replace Ric Flair's liver as the hardest working thing in pro wrestling. But yeah, so I mean, it was a good match, and Alexa's doing a bit more, but she's still basically doing what Alexa Bliss does, and for the most part, what Alexa Bliss does works. I will be bemoaning this and begrudging this till the day she retires or I die, whichever comes first, which will be her retiring. give it 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match worked, and I think you're right.
It did.
We're finally seeing a complete Charlotte.
Mhm.
You know, it's on her now, and now this did bring SmackDown up 3-2
Yeah.
over Raw, so SmackDown had taken the lead.
She made Alexa Bliss submit with the figure 8.
And I think I've talked about this about the figure 8. It's literally counterproductive.
It really is.
You take all the pressure off
Uh-huh.
the targeted joints when you bridge like that. Okay, I'm thinking too much into actual wrestling. Oh god, I gotta quit thinking like this.
Moving on.
Yeah, it'll give me a headache. But I mean, not as bad a headache as Brie Bella's theme music, but.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the last of the champion versus champion matches. Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. Wow.
Oh yeah.
We expected a good one. We got a great one.
Yes.
Thank God it wasn't short like Brock versus Goldberg, where he got screwed over.
Goldberg can't wrestle, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good thing we didn't get Brock versus Jinder.
Yeah.
Yes.
And anyone who wanted that, shame on you!
Yes.
Shame, shame, shame.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would have loved to see Brock suplex the Singh brothers into like the 12th row.
Yes.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I set the under. I mean, if you bet on the under in the number of suplexes, you win. Because I had set when this was originally booked to be Jinder versus Brock, I booked I actually said I was setting the over under at 25. But this was also when they were talking about John Cena being the special guest referee. No one's immune to suplexes, you know.
Yeah.
I think they made the right decision here. I really do. There is no way Brock and Jinder could have had the match like this.
No.
No way.
I
I
don't
mean-
know if anybody on that roster could have brought it
Right.
like the phenomenal AJ Styles does.
Oh, yeah.
To
Yeah.
Brock, especially.
Yeah.
And,
Well-
and the way AJ brought it, he brought it.
Oh, he brought all of it.
And
And then some.
and then some.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. If that pin hadn't happened when it did, I don't know if Brock could have continued.
Yeah.
No.
Brock would. I think
was
AJ blew
hurt.
Brock up.
Yep.
Brock looked blown up.
Yeah,
he was
he
hurt.
did.
You can see cardio, especially.
Yeah. You
Yeah. Oh, this is why we need a champion who's there.
Yes.
AJ could have kept going
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily,
Yeah.
easily.
easily.
I mean, AJ threw. AJ lost, but it was not for a lack of trying.
No, it wasn't.
And I mean, it's Brock was wrestling his match, AJ was wrestling his match, and if it wasn't it wasn't for Brock being Brock pulling "fuck you," I'm Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
If this match went another 10 minutes, I would not believe Lesnar winning it.
No, I wouldn't either.
It was just a great match, start to finish. Both guys getting in what they needed to get in. And I can see it setting the template because they're talking about him having a match with Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Finn wrestles in a style very similar to AJ.
Uh-huh.
So now you're putting doubts in fans' heads whether or not Brock could beat someone of that nature. I mean, yeah, he beat AJ,
Yeah.
but like I said, if that match went like another 5 or 10 minutes, Brock ain't winning.
Yeah.
No.
Or at least
Yeah.
we're not going to believe
Yeah.
he won.
And even if AJ locked the calf crusher on both legs or just kept going after that one leg like he did,
Yeah.
Brock couldn't have stood on his legs very well.
Yeah, it's
No.
kind of hard to suplex people when you can't
Suplex.
stand up.
Exactly.
It's, but yeah, I mean, AJ proved why he is the phenomenal AJ Styles, like a Tribe Called Quest. You say the whole thing.
That's right.
It was, start to finish, great match. And I'm surprised you're not talking so much about AJ because he's your boy.
I was gonna say not necessarily about AJ, but the commentators pissed me off because they mentioned how many days Brock Lesnar had the title, and it's pretty easy to have the title when you don't defend it.
Yeah.
I could be the WWE champion if for like 3 years if I was never even the wrestler to begin with.
Part-time.
Yeah.
Well, actually, for those of you that don't know, hold on just a second. Wait, here it is. Corey's actually been the WWE champion for the last 18 years.
It's been glorious.
He's never defended it once.
Yes.
Actually, believe it or not, he took it from vacant in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh,
For those of you that don't know, it's a Corey.
I actually, and that, but then like I defended it in a pay-per-view called Paper Rock Scissors, and I won. That.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
It was a really underrated match.
go paper.
yeah.
It was a really underrated match.
The greatest paper champion of all time, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
won with paper. So yes.
Yeah, what did I saw a meme one time? The Rock was, I think it was, they were doing the thing, like that remake of Escape from Space Mountain with The Rock. And they do memes with it. And he's turning back to talk to kids and goes, yeah, you did one thing that can beat me. And the girl goes, paper.
And check it out on The Miz.
awesome!
My catch thing is I'm gonna hold the belt like this sideways coming to the ring. I'm just gonna be like
Enzo.
I'm gonna be like E,
Oh, E, Big E.
Yeah.
the WWE champion on the E network.
Then you have to hold it like that. E! Okay, so that leads to the final match of the night. The men's 5-on-5 elimination match. Wow.
Yeah.
I think if we go, we would actually make up for that hour we were behind with the paper.
Shane McMahon's an attention whore.
Kevin Owens has been saying this for 2 months.
Yeah.
And you're just now catching on.
It was everybody was trying to prove who had the bigger balls in that
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
That's what it was coming
Well,
down
I mean,
to.
you know,
it was a great match.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's a great match. Everybody, poor Shinsuke running right into Braun fucking straight.
Yeah.
Shinsuke's kicking everybody's ass, and then Braun's like, "Hi, I'm Braun Strowman."
Welcome to America. Kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't go
If
to
this
concert
were a
with
shoot match, Strowman would be picking up his teeth. It's let's see,
Yeah.
5-3 MMA record. Shinsuke.
Nice.
No slouch.
No slouch, by
No, I-
Oh, if he wanted to, he could kick somebody's head into the mezzanine.
Oh, yeah.
just like Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
was
Oh.
cut loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them people could do.
I mean, if you took like a lot of these people and cut them loose, like Orton be fucked, Triple H probably be fucked.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Kurt Angle would have a shot, of course, because he's a legitimate wrestler.
Yes.
Correct.
I'm iffy on Finn.
Yeah.
Finn's good. Finn's a tiny dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
I like Finn. Do not get me
Yeah.
wrong, folks. He's a tiny dude.
Not a big boy. No.
Yep.
He's got to get all that body weight behind him. Yeah. But yeah, Shinsuke eliminated first. I mean, there's a good exchange with everybody getting their stuff in.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like all of a sudden, Nakamura's gone, and then Bobby Roode's gone.
Yeah.
So SmackDown's down 3 to Raw's 5. Then it started getting interesting there where they eliminated Samoa Joe. Was it
Yeah.
Cena? Got Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
Well, in between that, though, in between the Shinsuke Nakamura and the Bobby Roode, wasn't that where Strowman got suplexed through the table?
No. It was after Roode was eliminated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think Joe got eliminated. Then they And then it took all of them to suplex Strowman through the table.
And actually, in that exchange, I feel like they're setting up a feud between Joe and Strowman.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I mean, you can say whatever you want. Vince can want Roman Reigns being the top guy all he wants right now.
Yeah.
Right now, Strowman's the top guy.
Yes, he is.
Strowman, hands down.
I mean, seriously. You gonna argue with him on that? I sure as hell ain't.
No.
Dude, that guy's got about a foot on me and 100 pounds. And I think I could. I don't think like 15 super kicks to the dick is gonna stop him.
No.
I mean, it stopped Brock Lesnar. I don't believe it's gonna stop Braun Strowman.
No.
And you know the man's unstoppable while driving a Mini.
Yep.
Big, huge country boy.
Country strong.
Itty bitty little car.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever stop making jokes about the size of Braun Strowman's car. Cool. Yeah, you know, when they were in Baltimore, he went to Joe Seafood Shack or something. It's a really big restaurant in Baltimore. I need to go. And he ate like that huge sandwich.
Yeah, I saw that.
Can I get that to go? I mean, you could probably die from Old Bay poisoning. For those of you who don't know, Old Bay is like as a seasoning. Used a lot in crab cakes. People in Baltimore love it. Congratulations, Coach Harbaugh. See how it comes full circle.
It does.
It always comes full circle. Hold that belt up, Cord. Be proud. Be proud. But yeah. Yeah. Oh. See, that's how badass he is. He just took out 3 dudes. He just took out The Miz, Hogan, and Piper. Milton's knocking down Ted DiBiase, though.
I think I gotta go, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Run.
Run.
Oh, crap. I don't have the Brooklyn Lantern down. Everything else I've got. I forget to bring the Brooklyn Lantern down here. But, okay. And so then, Joe, got eliminated.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, all of a sudden, Cena's gone.
Yeah.
With this green snot T-shirt.
That was Kurt. Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Kurt Angle got him with the Olympic Slam, and then Finn hit a coup de grace on another Olympic set.
Yep.
He took 3 finishers in a row. He ran out of his copies of Kick Out at 2 cards.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like Jen Jameson.
Oh. That's a good. I haven't heard that name in a while.
Well, normally when we talk about women on their back, his fiance comes to play, but yeah.
James Jameson.
Yeah. I've gone this whole thing without making a Nikki Bola joke
I
think
was
he just
wondering when that
did.
was coming.
I think he just did.
until now. The Nikki
You
Bella
know
joke
what's coming.
carries out at 3,417. Never gets old. If I were Nikki, I wouldn't get old. You better not age, because guess what? Cena might get older, but his wife can't.
Yep.
Very true.
Yeah.
Should get traded in like a new car.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you take more trips to the body shop. Yeah,
Out of nowhere.
I'm getting to him in a second. Oh crap, he found the switch. Yeah, that plays music.
I just found that out.
I thought. Never mind.
It's in the middle switch.
Use the middle switch turn.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't.
I found that for $1 at a garage sale.
That's one of the greatest finds I think you found. $1. That's awesome.
Well, I mean, I used all these belts. I went as vacant for Halloween. I'll show you the picture. Yeah, I went as vacant for Halloween.
Yes, he did.
Friends of the show will know Vacant shows up on here from time to time. But yeah, okay.
At least this doesn't spin. It doesn't spin.
That's coming up next. I'm gonna get a spinner belt right? Somehow.
Seen one. Come on.
You never know. You never know. Why not? What the hell? I mean, I have a Cena pop in here. You know, it's not like there's no Cena stuff in this house. Okay, and then, boo on Randy Orton because that fucker eliminated Finn Balor and his perfect abs.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Happy birthday, Kathy. No, friend of the show.
Yep.
DM member, Cajun Queen of Guido Club.
Absolutely.
It is her birthday today. We wish her a happy birthday,
Yes,
you
we
wonderful young lady.
Happy birthday, Kathy.
Happy birthday.
It's too bad Finn wasn't a survivor.
Yeah.
But then Randy Orton went out quickly after that.
Uh-oh. I thought it froze for a second. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay.
We're still here.
Okay. All this yammering.
We're not
Okay.
dead yet.
I think I'll go
guys
for a
might-
walk.
You guys might be watching this, but we're not dead yet.
Okay, and then shit went sideways after
Yeah.
that. After Orton's elimination, cause Triple H fucked over Kurt.
Yeah.
These two start infighting. Because Kurt wants the best for Raw. Triple H
Uh-huh.
wants the best for
Himself.
Triple H. At least character wise.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the poor guy has to go home and hear Stephanie's voice. We
Poor
keep talking
guy.
about her going to her table at WrestleMania. That was like the first time Triple H gave her one in a year.
Probably every night he goes home, he stores the witch.
Very nice. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
We're doing too sweet.
Too
Yeah.
sweet.
And he also has to stand in the corner like the Blair Witch Project every night. Because she makes him like that. She's possessed.
But yeah, so then Triple H basically says, fuck you, Kurt. Pedigree.
Yep.
And then rolls Shane over. And then it's like oh, Triple H is changing sides, and he's going to the later go after Braun Strowman. Fuck you, Shane. Boom.
Yep.
He, at that point, he was just giving him out like Tony Romo's interceptions. So,
Yeah. Dude, Tony Romo gave out more turnovers than a baker on free day.
But back with the match, I'm very thankful that Strowman did what he did
Oh, you talking about afterwards?
afterwards.
Yeah.
You think Triple H didn't crap himself?
I think he did.
Braun has that effect on people.
Yes. he
And
does.
animals.
Well, when you're bigger than most animals,
Yeah.
Or people.
or people especially.
Chris was like 6'8", 390 pounds. Dear
Easy.
God.
Oh.
And that's practically solid muscle.
That's a big fucking
Yeah.
dude!
It's not. Yeah, I mean,
I don't think we can stress this enough. I mean, if we met Strowman in person,
Behemoth.
freak! There's one big bitch!
he'd have over 200 pounds on me and about a foot.
I mean, yeah, he's got foot
Yeah.
on me and 100.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
it's
I would need a lot of cans of tobacco just to be his friend.
you really think that would work?
North
I think-
Carolina country strong.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Truth, man. The truth
Yeah.
is. Okay, so that was the 2017 Survivor Series. I think this is one of the few times where NXT did not outshine the main roster. The main roster, they brought it. I mean, they literally brought just about everybody.
And it was
Except-
a nice surprise.
Yeah. They can do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
When they really want to, they can bring, improve to the world why they are the #1 promotion in the world.
Right.
And they did it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some issues here and there, but it's really nitpicking. And we're talking very, very small nits.
Yeah.
Like your pygmy nits. Like your nits that didn't eat enough. Like like runts of the knit litter is what we're picking at. It's okay. So final thoughts. Letter grades, stars, walruses of approval. If you don't care for seals, what do we got? I'll go start with Corey.
I'm going to relinquish the belt because I'm a bitch like Bobby Lashley. I'm going to MMA. So here you go.
How's it going?
That was good.
Gonna wear it like Andrade Cien almost wears that. Like I got that bandolier thing going.
Yeah.
That was kind of a shock to me, but then hearing that, and then there's like theories about what they're gonna do with the NXT title.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've read some of these. I'm looking forward to that. I think.
Yeah. And
I think-
Almas originally wasn't part of that plan
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
It was actually supposed to be him and that McIntyre and Adam Cole, Bang.
Bang.
So speaking of NXT, I didn't get to see because I don't have the network. Who won the 4 women's NXT match?
Ember Moon.
Ember Moon. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, Asuka presented her with the
Yes.
title. So finally, it took her retiring and going for the main roster
Yep.
for Ember to take the belt from Asuka.
Yeah.
Ember's like, finally, I took the belt off from you. Yeah, only because I'm gone. I still here. You know it.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible person for making fun of Asuka's accent. I'm gonna die in my sleep from head kicks. Okay, so final thoughts on Survivor Series.
Solid A. It was good.
Oh, an A. Ooh, wow, an A. We don't get these too much for WWE pay-per-views.
No,
Jason.
I would have to go right around the A category because, like I said, what we are really brought up is just a little bit of nitpicking that
Yeah.
has been an issue for months. Certain people should be on the roster that aren't. Some that could be gone. Either way. But I say this is probably one of the strongest pay-per-views in quite some time. They pieced together.
Oh, yeah.
And I enjoyed it thoroughly, so thank you.
So aren't they talking about having less pay-per-views? Because maybe.
Oh, they are, and this probably would be because that's, and I think that's probably a part of it. It's we should have less pay-per-views and
Give time for storylines.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
For
because
us to
during the
appreciate them more.
exactly because like during that first brand extension where they had alternating months, you had time to plan and things were better because of it, and probably Vince was a lot more reasonable then.
Right.
As opposed to now, where he wants to make a guy with no chin say, "I'm transitioning into a woman."
Yeah.
Thank you, Ellsworth, for not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ellsworth's
But
like
you
the
did play
happiest
a
guy in
dog.
the world right now.
Yes.
But he did have to play a dog and have a leash on his neck with Carmella.
Oh, you let Carmella lead you around with a leash.
You would be too, man.
Don't you deny it.
Hey.
I didn't.
I would, but it would have to be Paige or Becky or Asuka. It's,
yeah,
Yeah,
I would have to
listen.
limit mine.
yeah. Nothing personal, Carmella, but when your hair requires 3 cans of Final Net,
Mm,
yeah, it's. And for those of you who don't know what Final Net is, really? But anyway, John, your turn.
Like the two guys that spoke before me, solid A. This has been one of the better. I would say it's been one of the best pay-per-views we've seen in a while.
I have to complete it. This it's finally we got a pay-per-view we can be proud of. We as wrestling fans from WWE, we've been bemoaning this fact for so long that WWE has put together great episodes of Raw, great episodes of SmackDown, but when it comes to the pay-per-views, it's
Yeah.
Well, this one wasn't so rushed in time to put it out there. At least there was like a build for a while because it was for both brands.
Right.
I don't happen to know if it'll be Raw or SmackDown pay per view next, or what exactly the next one will be.
The next one I believe is a Raw pay per view. It is, I think it's Clash of Champions, and it is Raw, if I'm not mistaken. We finally got everything built right. It was built right. It was marketed right, and it was executed perfectly.
Yes.
I mean, and literally the only the stuff I was tweeting about, like usually the joke tweets and that's few. It was few and far between tonight because, like literally the only downsides of this was me trying to figure out what the fuck was on Alicia Fox's head and what the hell was Sheamus thinking when he went to his barber. It's everything else, and Becky being eliminated first and in such a quick fashion.
Yeah.
Other than that, and this is like minor stuff, as far as drama, as far as action, and as far as we got a complete pay-per-view, and it was top notch for like the first time in a very long time.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
we just hope WWE can continue these things because, I mean, good Lord, it was finally a pay-per-view that really came together.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, everything we're complaining about is nitpicking.
Yeah, it is.
You know, there's no big issue. I mean, okay, so real quick, votes for match of the night, best match of the night.
For me, I would have to say best match of the night, and it was just the effort. It would be the phenomenal AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. Just the way AJ composed himself, and just kept giving it.
Yeah,
That's a tough one for me. So
I know it's a tough one.
I'm trying to choose between the Shield versus the New Day and the phenomenal one AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, it's a very hard
it really
decision.
is.
It really is. Corey.
I actually like the Usos versus the Bar myself.
I know it's
Yeah.
That was the one I was thinking about as
I
well.
mean, my vote's going to Shield versus New Day, but AJ and Brock is a 1A.
Mhm.
It's
Yes.
because, it's the reason why I would put, and it's just a hair above it, but the reason I would put the Shield versus New Day above it is because so many moving parts, so much that could go
Yes,
wrong,
True.
but it didn't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was great from start to finish. And I hate we're being in this situation, kind of like we were with TLC last month. The worst match isn't. I can't really pick a worst match.
No.
Mhm.
All the matches were really good. What you expect from WWE, when you're the biggest and the best, you expect the best, and that's what we
right.
got. So, okay, I think like for the worst part for me is okay. Worst, I can't say worst match, but worst part was Becky getting eliminated so quickly.
Yeah.
It'll also learn me to wear Becky Lynch shirts during pay-per-views because this happens every time.
Yep.
I should wear an Alexa Bliss shirt during pay-per-views.
Yes.
Just to stick it to you. Ha! 5 feet to suck it. Boo! You're bad and you should feel bad. But no, yeah. Every time I wear a Becky shirt during a pay-per-view, she gets. Oh.
Yeah, they never do anything with Becky, and they made like her captain. So it's like WWE is like, here you go, Becky. Here's a sticker.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
got
Throwing a little bump.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
get
a
a
tiny
sticker.
little bone.
And a crayon, a blue one.
Well, for me, if I had to nitpick any match, it wouldn't be on Charlotte's end. It would be on Alexa's end. I truly felt she could have brought more. But I understand that's who she is.
You know,
That's her wrestling
she's
style.
still a work in progress. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
she is.
she's getting there. I mean,
She's
right
getting
now
there.
it's fine tuning. You know, but she brings all this other stuff in.
Oh, she's got the character, she's got the attitude, she's got the silver tongue. I mean,
Uh-huh.
she's got everything, and the wrestling's going to come.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
Alicia Fox looks where she started to where she can.
She
put
was the
on a-
wedding planner for Vicky Guerrero on Edge.
Yeah,
Let's not
Let's not forget about
forget this. And yeah, and she's still there.
that says something.
I mean, and Natty made it through her farting gimmick. It's
Yeah.
oh, we're past the 1 hour mark on this, so maybe we should wrap it up. But I mean, it's always fun we get to talk about this stuff,
It is.
and I can see, you know, this. I mean, you know, yeah, this show went for a while, but it's because we had a lot to talk about, and for the first time in a very long time, it's all positive. I mean, like I said, you know, we are, you know, if we're talking about something negative, it's something very small. It's just
Yeah.
a little thing we question, like fashion sense or haircuts,
Uh-huh.
or why the lady who Kevin Dunn doesn't like her voice, is getting dogged on the
Yeah.
SmackDown roster. I mean, but it's, yeah, it's like I said, it's very small things.
Mhm.
You know, other than this stuff, I would say this is almost a perfect pay-per-view.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's given. I mean, the past 2-3 weeks, you know, podcasters like myself, we've had a lot to talk about, and it's kind of like, and a lot of it has been the surprises and the swerves, and who's going to be at Survivor Series, who's out of Survivor Series. We're talking about a WWE pay-per-view, and it's not going to be, oh, this is going to fucking suck again. You know, it's
Yeah.
We didn't have to do that.
No, we didn't.
It's great. It's really great to do that. So, I think, is that gonna do it?
I believe so.
Is that gonna
Yeah,
do
I
it?
do too.
That's great. I really need to open up or something. Like, you know, you think we actually like each other, don't you? given you know how cramped we are right
Yeah.
now. But like I said, it's nice to finally, you know, say great things about a WWE pay-per-view.
It is.
You know, it's so kudos, main roster.
Yes.
Two sweets. All right.
Too sweet.
But yeah, so you know, Takeover was, you know, it's sad when we're sitting there like, you know, we're sitting there like, usually whenever we're having this one, Takeover is great. The main roster pay-per-view is,
Yeah.
Now we're sitting there like, okay, the main roster pay-per-view is great, and the Takeover is good.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, War Games, you had issues.
Yeah, it did.
But like we were saying earlier, it's the first time WWE's doing it.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to redo the rules. You know, and unfortunately Dusty's not there to guide them, like,
Right.
you know, because that was his baby. That was one of his babies, one of his contributions to wrestling. He brought so much to wrestling, and it's nice to see one of his mind babies. I
Yes,
guess use the word.
yes.
One of his mind babies coming back. You know, and later on we're going to have another one of his mind babies coming back, Starrcade.
Yep.
Or did he come up with Starrcade? Oh no, he came up with Clash of the Champions.
Okay.
Yeah, he came up with that, and then they started I think they aired the first one like right up against WrestleMania 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna do it. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, you can talk to me via my social media, which I will put in the descriptions. These two gentlemen as well. John is still going, or Jason, sorry, is going wherever the wind takes him.
That's right.
I think he has a flip phone. You have a flip phone?
I got a smartphone at least. I've actually upgraded
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay. You upgraded the
I
smartphone.
might be a simple boy and a country boy, but I've upgraded a little bit.
Yeah.
What does this?
Hey,
internet?
hey, there's still farmers playing Candy Crush on their
Yes.
on their tractors with automatic
I
transmission.
don't play Candy Crush, by the way.
No. Hey, neither do I.
Yeah,
don't
fuck cell phone games. Fuck them all.
I play Marvel Puzzle.
I don't
Quest.
give a shit.
So do
Fuck
I.
all cell phone games.
Jeez.
Fuck all cell phone games. Get a fucking console. Fuck PC
Yeah.
too.
For Corey, for John, for Jason, I had the Guido, and I think we're done here. Oh God, always awesome.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh,
Yes, it
always
was.
awesome.